What is up? What is happening? What is going on, Cantaloupes? Believe it or not, our giveaway of NBA 2K18 and Madden 18 is still going on. If you don't know by now, there's 3 things you need to do in order to enter the sweepstakes. First, you need to like this video. Next, you need to subscribe to this channel. And third, you have to comment down below with anything you feel about me, the channel, or this video. We'll be picking a lucky subscribed commenter once we hit 5,000 likes. Oh, and make sure to follow our 2 accounts down here so that you don't miss our winner's announcement. It would be a shame if you were to win and you didn't follow us on social media so you couldn't find out you won. All right, let's watch this video. All right, here's a disclaimer before we start this video. The theme of this video is meant towards the persona the coach we are mentioning displays to the public. It is in no way meant to be an attack on who they are as a person. I'm sure a lot of these guys are actually really nice. And that being said, let's bash them. These are 10 current head coaches who could be absolute a-holes. And a huge shout out to Mike Ost for suggesting this one. Number 10, John Gibbons, the longtime manager of the Toronto Blue Jays, is great with the media, always relaxed and sharing a smile with them. For example, here back in 2015 when I played a round of trivia with him. They may have switched countries.
Yeah, it's Expos.
That being said, when it comes to his own players, Gibby unleashes.
Gibbons goes over and says something to him.
Now his thought is that bat could ricochet and go anywhere.
Wow.
Here's another time he and pitcher Ted Lilly got into an altercation after Lilly was frustrated for getting pulled.
It wasn't physical. No, there were no punches thrown. There were no punches thrown. I don't.
I think his tagline should be John Gibbons, great at trivia, sometimes not so great with his players. Number 9, Bruce Boudreau. Who can forget this motivational speech that he once gave to the Capitals? Oh, there's bad language in it, so mute your ears.
Look so fucking down when something bad happens. What are you guys, like prima donna perfect that if you can't fucking handle adversity, so shit's not going right. It's not fucking working the last 10 days. Fucking get your heads out of your ass and fucking make it work by outworking the opposition.
Then, of course, there was this one time when he was frustrated with his goalie for not listening to his instructions.
And they got him. Varlamov was coming off, and then he went back because he thought the...
Number 8, Mike D'Antoni. D'Antoni's NBA head coaching career dates back to 1998, and it includes over 500 career wins. That all being said, D'Antoni hasn't been the nicest of head coaches throughout his time. He's always been one to call out his team for being soft, and he ripped former star Pau Gasol in LA. Here's a brief montage of some of his sideline meltdowns. Number 7, Doc Rivers, with over 800 career head coaching victories and the 2008 NBA championship to his name. Doc Rivers will undoubtedly go down as one of the greatest head coaches in league history. But the dude has a temper.
To the final, you know, when you were down 2,
Who would do that? Like, why would you ever do that?
Like to maybe like 5 seconds, you know,
so
enough
if you
time
miss,
for an offensive.
the game's over.
Right. Well, no, like
that
5
makes
seconds.
no sense.
Right. I'm just asking.
No, that is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. When you're down 2,
right,
you try to score.
Exactly.
And then you put it on you don't wait.
Here he is getting ejected.
Doc upset right now because he told his guys to go trap. And a technical foul has been called. He was all the way down in front of us. You can't come that far out of the coach's box. Doc Rivers extending out to question the call from Lauren Holtkamp. And now Rivers is irate, but he might get tossed. Oh, that's it. Doc is done.
Number 6, Nick Saban. The Crimson Tide have been a dominant force in the NCAA ever since Saban took over. The team gets plenty of media attention, although I think Saban would really like if that all just went away.
I don't know where you came up with, we're going to go to ball control. That's not what we do. I mean, New England Patriots threw the ball over 60-some% of the time, which is more than we threw it. So where does that assumption come from? Or do you do what everybody else in the media does, just create some shit and throw it on the wall and see what sticks, which is what I see happening everywhere. And the people who scream the loudest, you know, they kind of get the attention and we pass some rule.
Number 5, Gregg Popovich. Popovich is the key reason why the San Antonio Spurs have won 5 NBA championships since 1999. He turned a longtime loser into a longtime winner, but Pop is known for not having the greatest of personalities. He's always seen flipping out on his players on the sideline. Just ask Danny Green.
Clock and shot clock. He wanted to stop, get the possession, and then run the play.
Popovich is livid.
And we all remember his finest moment of the 2017 playoffs.
On very short turnaround, terrific start. What went into that?
I thought we had a pretty good pace.
Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm taking the reprieve, sir. Mike Green, back to you.
Well done, DB.
Welcome back to Oakland with Gregg Popovich. Difficult start. What'd you see?
Well, we didn't score.
I think it's in my best interest, Mike, to leave it at that. Mike.
Listen, considering all the winning he does, it's easy for Coach Pop to set his standards high. Number 4, Lane Kiffin. The current Florida Atlantic University head coach is always embroiled in some form of controversy. There was the time Kiffin was fired by the Oakland Raiders after 2 dismal seasons, prompting Al Davis to call him a liar and a disgrace to the organization. There was another time when he accused Urban Meyer of cheating and breaking NCAA rules. Then, after an ugly exit from Alabama, where Kiffin denied being able to remember any happy moments with the team. To put it mildly, he and Nick Saban really just don't get along.
That came after they scored the touchdown. He wants muscle ball. He does not want them throwing the ball time after.
Number 3, Jim Harbaugh. Here's how much the San Francisco 49ers hated Jim Harbaugh. Despite leading them to 3 straight NFC championship games, everyone knew he was on his way out following the 2014 season. The 49ers won with Harbaugh, they just couldn't stand him. Here he was winning a game and refusing to give Jim Schwartz a proper handshake.
The exuberance as Jim Harbaugh and the Niners were running off the field. Watch what happens next. There's a quick handshake between Harbaugh, says something to him briefly, and then this ensues.
6 catches today for 102 yards.
Jim Schwartz, you can see in the white top and the gray pants there, yelling and screaming back at Harbaugh's direction.
On top of that, here's a coaching rant with Michigan.
And therefore, fair game. You can see Jim keeps pointing toward the sideline. It's a rugby kick.
At least he knows how to do his job, right? Number 2, Bill Belichick. He's an obvious person to put on this list, but really, I'm sure he's a great and fantastic and humble guy in person. I just know you guys would be mad at me if he wasn't on this list because of the persona that he puts out to the public.
Yeah, I've already covered this.
You guys told him what you did, Bill, on something like that. You just think, okay, it was a medical situation. We don't try and find out.
I've already covered it.
Bill, specific to Jim, how much will what happened affect your usage? You know, the way you use him in the game against the Chiefs. What happened on Sunday with him?
Well, we'll find out on Saturday.
Number 1, John Tortorella. It seems like countless NHL players have hated playing for John Tortorella, but the man keeps finding jobs. There are a million ways to present Torts as an a-hole, but we'll just show you a few videos here.
John Tortorella has gone over to the Calgary Flames
hallway outside their room. That's the Canucks coach outside the Calgary room. There's Brian McGrattan trying to push him aside with some of the Calgary staff.
Okay, he's got to calm down.
Yep.
Oh, and here's another one.
This is going to be really quick. I'm not taking any questions. We sucked from head to toe, and we need to move by it. So I'm not going to dissect it with you guys. I know you have to do your job, but I'm not answering any questions.
And here he is confronting a Rangers reporter.
I guess that's what I'm saying, Brooksy. You get that through your head?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a waste of time.
Oh, then get the out of here then.
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Hey, at least he makes for great entertainment. What other coaches are absolute a-holes? Join me in the comments below. Make sure to leave your comment in the comment section below. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe so that you can enter our giveaway for NBA 2K18, Madden 18, NHL 18, FIFA 18. It's up to you. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.